Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your support towards the analysis of this channel. Now, according to the sources, is that Education Cabinet Secretary, that is CS Ezekiel Machogu, has hinted that the government will stop funding public universities and colleges. Speaking at Dedan Kimathi University of Science and Technology in Nyeri County, CS Machogu urged the institutions to be creative and find ways of generating income so as to ease the burden of the government. And when I was looking at the sources, I found this was reported by Citizen TV Kenya. And this is what Citizen TV Kenya said. Government to stop funding public universities, and Education CS Machogu says urges them to generate, of course, their own income. And that is what we are being told. According to what Miguna has reacted on, I want us to look at what Miguna is saying towards the reaction, and also what CS is telling us, perhaps what entails education. And you know, Miguna is a close ally to William Samoei Ruto. And we expect that every move or anything that entails the cabinet of William Samoei Ruto, Miguna is to support. But this time, Miguna is against what has been reported. So this is what Miguna is saying. That public universities must be funded by public funds unless you want to privatize all public universities. And that is what Miguna is responding towards what this CS is saying. Furthermore, the CS outlined research, innovation, and technology as some of the areas the public universities and colleges can embrace to generate their own income. And that is what he's saying. Of course, this is what Machogu is saying. That I am going to move around each and every university in Kenya because a number of them is faced with financial problems. And we are encouraging that they must generate their own income because the exchequer as it's now is not going to continue funding more. That is what CS Machogu is saying. The ever-increasing number of students qualifying for university and their 100% transition policy for students attaining grade C plus and above in KCSE have also been attributed to financial challenges facing public university. Then what is he telling us? He is telling us that the grade that Fred Matiang'i put on place while he was the CS of education, I remember the CS dropped that mark to C+. Now, according to Machogu, he is saying the problem that these public universities are facing and public colleges is because of that lowered grade C+, that is making more students to find themselves in universities, in public universities and colleges. The funding requirement for 2022 cohort of 145,145 students is 32.7 million, while available funds, according to Machogu, is saying that is 12.6 million. Then the funding should be 32.7. Then he's saying the available funds is 12.6 million. The incoming cohort, according to Machogu, is larger than the graduates, exiting by 52,195. Hence, it is expected that the funding requirements will increase. University funds, Chief Executive Officer CEO Geoffrey Munari said few days ago, and that is what, of course, is happening. According to Kenyans, they are coming now to face CS Machogu, according to his announcement. And this is what some Kenyans are saying. And also I have read what lawyer Miguna said. Then, according to Makau Muli, he's saying he doesn't understand how the country has billions of shillings to fund political parties but does not have money to support the institutions. And again, I want to say this. On my view, I think stopping funding of university is a bad move. That is according to my opinion. Because we can't have money to fund political parties and not have money to fund education. I think we must get our priorities right. That is according to my opinion. Because I don't know how a government can think of stopping public university funding, yet while they were campaigning and going across the Republic of Kenya, they said that they were going to ensure that education was going to be free. According to former IEBC Commissioner Roslyn Akombe says, someone needs to remind CS Machogu the definition of public university, if at times he doesn't understand. Because this is a bad thought to alleviate the funding. And I want to guess that this was going to help hustlers. Now, hustler children are the one that attends the public institutions. That's the reality. So, that is just very hot potato towards CS Machogu, because this is not reality. You say that you're going to fund public universities, now you're coming against it. I want to tell him, let him try, and things will not be good, of course, for his side. Because I don't see anywhere political parties are getting billions of money. Yes, just this concludes election. Then, education, health, shelter, and universal belonging to political parties is self-funded. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is my point? My point is this. This government of William Samoei Ruto is going against what they promised Kenyans. One, William Samoei Ruto himself came out very elaborate, saying that they were going to ensure that education was going to be free. But now, after this CS has been sworn in, is going against what is supposed proposed. So it is literally something that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to affect us. Why? Because this funding of public universities and colleges were to assist these hustler children, the children of hustlers. That is the reality. But one thing that you must understand, Kenyans, you should know in Kenya, is that in a case where a leader has been elected, you always forget what he promised the people. And one day in this channel, I said it very well, that if it is about those who are going to be enemies of this government, it is the common mwananchi. It's no longer going to be Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. Mark my words, simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps that was my opinion towards the moves of CS Machogu. What are your opinion? You can drop your opinion in the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. If you are a visitor, please consider subscribing. You put on the notification bell that when I upload my videos, you get notified. For those who are returning subscribers, thank you so much. Please consider liking this video. When you like this video, you support this video. Bye bye till we meet on another video.